Well, there we are back at Old Mill Lakes on the 18th of April and giving it a 24-hour session. It's very warm. There's a few, let me just zoom back out again, talking to you. I just wanted to take a picture of that. 3 rods running on the right hand rod, that's the fire rod. I've got a peaches and cream with a little pop-up sweet corn on it. Middle rod, I've got a something crab. I can't remember what it is. And I've separated from the bags that I bought. Anyway, it's a crab bait. And on the fire rod, on this one on its own, I've got 2 pieces of pop-up sweet corn. As you can see, there's a little bit of a ripple out there on the water. I'm on the opposite side to where I was last time, and I tried to explain to you last time what's happening in at Old Mill Lakes. Well, actually, on that side, we can see, right, I'm going to try and zoom over for you. The building an 8-acre lake. I won't be in that guy's perfect. I've got. There's only 3 guys here today, up to now. So if I can see it, I can't see it for some reason. Ah, there we are. That's the owner. Just passing the big digger. There's a big digger there, and what they're doing is digging another 8-acre lake out. So I did say this was, I think, nearly 5 before, but it's actually 3, just about 3 3/4. Lots of fish in it. I just looked round this morning though, and there's a bay behind me, and I don't know. Personally, I think they're started to spawn with the warm water, with the warm weather we've had just lately. I think they're getting confused. The guy next to me, like I say, there's only 3 of us here. He's about 2 pegs up behind me. He put a few small pop-ups over the top of them, and they're just not interested. And they're in the reeds and splashing around a bit. I think, personally, they're going to start spawning soon with this weather, which is a little, well, you can't say early or late, because fish go on water pressures, temperatures and things like that. But yeah, it is possible, because there is a, right out here in front of me, I don't think you can see it under the water, there is a big bed of weed. It's not snaggy out there though. I put the micro float out, and nearer the middle I did do a depth check, and I was getting 11, 12, 13 foot, and then going up again onto the bar on the other side, so it like comes down from yon side 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, in the middle like 13, 12, 11, then starts going up again this side. So there's a channel, actually channel down the centre of the lake. So hopefully we'll try and do some good this time. Well, I always try. And while I'm doing this blog, I'd like to, I don't know if you guys have ever watched Back of the Landing Net, Chris and Jay. I'd like to congratulate them on the last video, because they've got good PBs. I mean, it's a great lake that they've joined, the Syndicate Lake, and yeah, they really had, it's a great video to watch. So yeah, if you're on YouTube and you like to watch carp videos, take a look at Back of the Landing Net, because them guys really worked hard, and they're doing great. Anyway, not plugging no more for you two. Anyway, I'll blog off, and that's where I am. I'm at Old Mill Lakes for a 24-hour session on the 18th of April, and see how it goes. Got all my bait down here. It's not in different things, it's all baits that I'm going to use. Well, yeah, as you do pellets and that, and put them out on PVA bags. That's all I've done for a few crushed up boilers. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll catch you later. Well, I've just took my rods in, so I thought I'd just pop round here. See, I'm digging this new lake out. It's an 8-acre lake. As you can see, where I am, it looks pretty big. Big island there. There'll be one in the middle, and it's way down. Hopefully, the wind, there's a little bit of breeze, but it does pick it up in the microphone. Hopefully it doesn't today. You can see how big the place is going to be. It'll have a mature in my lifetime, but I'm an old pensioner now, so. But it is a fantastic lake at Ormond Lakes. Like I say, it's going to be 8 acres big, so it's going to be a big place. And like I say, the one we're fishing on today, that was got up to about 17-18 foot in places, or maybe a bit shallower than that, maybe 14 foot. But it's very hard. It's a hard lake to fish. But right over where that digger, I can't see it because the sun shines in on this thing, but right, that's the back of the pond. That shelf where you can just see the greenery and the edging. So, and I'm zoomed right in now, so you can imagine how big the place is going to be. That's me zoomed right back now, so I'm not zooming at all. But it is going to be huge, and it's got lovely features by the looks of it. You're going to have 1, 2, 3 big islands. 4, I think. There was another one at the back there. I can't actually quite see what they're doing. But it's going to be a nice lake for future generations of carp fishers. 8 acres, big lake. It is for the UK anyway. Round in Lincolnshire, not many big lakes like that. And I dare turn the camera around because you're just going to get the blowing in the wind, even if I try and put my hand over it. But there's great views as well of the Lincolnshire Wolds. Anyway, I'm going to blog off now. Thought I'd just take the rods out, give the swim a rest, bait it up a bit, and then put them back in another half hour. But yeah, it's going to be a nice big lake, this. Well, I'll be back. Yeah, in the morning. Another thing yesterday. Only a few been topping, but it's been very quiet. There's a guy opposite me, he's been here about 3 days, not had a touch. Another guy further down the bank was there, he's not had a touch. Guy came last night, right down at the bottom there in the corner, and he's just had 120. There's been the odd one topping, but it's been very quiet. As you see, the old diggers are still going, digging the new pond out. They started about 7 o'clock this morning. Another one can catch it. Yeah, another one there. Big JCB diggers. Well, yeah, big diggers. I think it's a JCB one. So yeah, nothing to report. It's quiet, and it's forecast at a warm, sunny day. It's just a slight northeast wind blowing. It did come from a southeast to a northeast, so it's just swung around the back of me. Chilly night. I did chill down. Felt chilly because it was warm yesterday. It must have been about, well, it felt like 21, 22 yesterday. So nothing to report. Just a nice. It's going to be a nice day. I'm only going to do the 24th, so I shall pack in round about dinner time. But I thought I'd do something to put a blog on YouTube, just to tell you about what's happening here and the new pond that they're building. Like I say, looks like it's going to be a nice 8-acre lake. So yeah, the new generation of carpers. Another 20 years, it looks like it's going to be a beautiful place. Well, it will be, and they'll be fishing it in a couple of years, I should say. They don't take long to do things nowadays. There's a few crashing this morning down right in that corner. First around them reeds. I thought it was starting to spawn, but I'm not so sure. Maybe it's a little bit early. They're just not feeding. Well, there's a lot of bait goes in here when the carp has come. Usually 3 or 4 kilo bloody swims. So I've got the old train track behind me. It's just past. Well, they are big trucks then. Yeah, I'll make something of this small blog, even if it's not about catching the fish. It's what's going on at Ormill Lakes in Lincolnshire and a new lake being built. So I'll blog off now. I have got where I am now. We've just zoomed down some of my rods about weed coming up. I don't think you can see it on the camera. It is pretty clear. It is, well, to me it's pretty gin clear. I can see right on the bottom here. And for about, there's a lot of gnats around this morning. About 4 or 5 rod lengths out, the weed does come up. Doesn't, I mean, I just lost one lead coming in, but whether it'd hamper landing fish, I doubt it. But it seems to come through the weed okay. But yeah, so that's about all I can say. Just no fish, just a nice night out. Anyway, catch you again. So tight lines all.